There are powerful manifestation secrets hidden in your brain that they don't want you to know about or schools haven't told us about. They do not want us to know because they do not want us to realize how powerful we are. And in this video, I'm going to share with you the 3 most powerful hidden secrets in your own brain that are going to allow you to attract what you want into your life. This is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com, and let's dive right into this video. If you have not subscribed yet, be sure to hit the subscribe button right over there and hit the bell notification because that's what's gonna notify you for new videos. Subscribe, bell notification, let's get right to the video. Okay, real quick, this video is in honor of my favorite weekend ever. It's called the Brain-A-Thon, and it's from one of my mentors that taught me all about the brain and attracting what you want. It's a free online workshop that 3 years ago, I had no success, like 20 views on each of my videos. My now wife was in debt because I couldn't pay for anything. And it's a free 2-day workshop that I use to go from where I was to over 300,000 subscribers, over 19 million views, and going from where I was to a 7-figure business in 18 months from this. So sign up for it. It's totally free. I can't wait for it. I'm so excited. It only happens once a year. So I'm rallying up my wife, my friends, my mom, my dad, everyone. So it's down below, jakeducey.com/brain. So real quick, sign up for it totally for free. It's coming up on Saturday. And let's dive right into this video. Okay, so your brain is the same stuff as anyone who's ever walked the face of the earth. Yeah, I mean, of course, you might be thinking something like that. But here's what I mean. How often have you seen someone achieving what you want to achieve and you think that you're fundamentally different from them? Like somehow they have some rare brain and they're fundamentally different from you. Guess what? You have the same brain, the same exact brain as the most successful CEO ever. Whether it's Steve Jobs or Elon Musk, or you're inspired by Oprah, or you have a favorite musician you love, or a favorite whatever, it doesn't matter. You may look at them and you may think you're not good enough or smart enough, or they're better than you, or they have some rare, like, exceptional brain. They do not. Your brain is made up of the same stuff. Now, I used to think that, like, somehow my favorite authors like Wayne Dyer and Jack Canfield and John Assaraf were people that had like these different brains than me. And it was when I was starting my career. So I thought like I was doomed from the start basically. And what I realized is that the only difference was my brain was wired in a way that wasn't conducive to my own success. I call it incongruent creation. Incongruent creation is when your brain is wired against your conscious desires. Consciously, I wanted to become successful at what I'm doing and impact millions of people, but unconsciously, the neurochemistry of my brain was wired to the opposite reality. I didn't know any of that. School didn't teach me it. The advertising companies don't tell us this. Why? Because they want us to buy stupid stuff that we don't need. They want us to be able to be controlled. And that's went on for centuries, going back to earlier civilizations where a few people controlled the many. So you have to rewire your brain, and you have to understand that you're as powerful as anyone who's ever walked the face of the planet. Comment that down below. I am as powerful as anyone ever. Comment that down below. I am as powerful as anyone ever. Now, this changed my life forever. And I first learned about it. I was going through my old notes on the Brain-A-Thon from last year, actually, because I just take notes on it. It's my favorite thing. I take the computer, I plug it up to my television so I can watch it on my television, and it's amazing. So I was going through my notes, and that's a big one because you might have a tendency to think you're not as good as everyone else, but you're not. It's just that your brain might be wired in a way that's not as conducive. So make sure you sign up for the Brain-A-Thon, jakeducey.com/brain right there down below real quick. Just take you like 2 seconds. And then we'll move on to number 2. But remember, before we move on to number 2, you are as powerful as anyone who's ever walked the face of the earth. It's just about harnessing the real power and potential of your brain. And that's an easy thing to do once you understand that that's the only missing link between where you are and what you want. Number 2, your brain projects your reality based off of your conscious and unconscious assumptions. So Your brain is essentially a projector. You know, like when you're in the movie theaters, the back of the movie theaters, like, and then they're projecting it down onto the screen. Your brain is projecting electromagnetic frequencies into this field of energy that are creating the perceptions that you have. Whether that be the buildup of your bank account or your brain just allowing you to perceive the door or the wall you're in, it's all based off of your brain's projection of reality into this electromagnetic field based off of the way that your brain is conditioned and wired. And all of that can be wired any way that you want. It's called neuroplasticity. I was like, dude, why hasn't anyone ever told me about neuroplasticity? Do you know what neuroplasticity is? Neuroplasticity is the brain's ability to change and reform itself. Your brain might be wired for you to not have what you want. If you look at your results in your life right now, that's the answer to how your brain is wired. That's what John said in the Brain-A-Thon, the first one I watched 3 years ago. He said, you want to know how your brain is wired? Look at your current results in your life. And I thought, I guess my brain is not wired for very good things right now because my now wife is in debt. I have nothing really going for me other than a dream, and I have 20 views on my videos. I'm stressed all the time. And I realized it. See, at first that may be scary, right? But the truth is what sets you free. You have to realize where you are to start to rewire it. And the key is neuroplasticity. You can rewrite your brain. Your mom, your dad may have told you negative things, a bully, a teacher. You may have watched your parents argue about a bunch of crap, or like whoever raised you, or you heard negative things on the television. That doesn't need to be your reality anymore. And due to neuroplasticity, you can actually begin to rewire those things. You can build your brain and harness the real power of the universe and use your brain as an instrument to harness that energy to create the life that you want. And that's exciting to me. That's I think the most exciting thing in the world. So comment down below, I am an instrument of pure potential. I am an instrument of pure potential. Comment that down below, I'm an instrument of pure potential. And what does that mean? I used to think, read about things like that. And then when I listened to the Brain-A-Thon, I actually understood it. So what does that mean? We live in an energetic field. We live in a field where everything is energy and there's a creative source of the universe. Your brain is an instrument. It's a vehicle that is channeling that creative forces of the universe to construct and create your reality. Now, how your brain produces that reality is based off of how it's programmed. So if your brain is programmed to be an instrument for success, for happiness, for love, for generosity, you can create anything that you want. And that was my big aha moment. To me, that was the missing link between the law of attraction and why it wasn't working for me the way that I wanted yet. So we'll move on to number 3, but comment down below, I am an instrument of pure potential. And let's go on to number 3. So number 3, your brain is threatened by change. And this is really important to understand. I didn't grasp that. And so what you're going to learn in the Brain-A-Thon is that he brings on actual neuroscientists and things like that teach you how your brain interacts with the environment. And when you understand that, you can start to train your brain to create its own environment. Now, the problem is the brain is threatened by change, and unless you're aware of that and how to combat that, because we needed the brain to always protect us from fear. That's how we evolved to be here today. The giant animals that could eat us and saving us from the elements, through human evolution, that was very important. But now, we have pretty safe, comfy lives. But your brain hasn't evolved. So now it's convinced that you going after your big goal, if you fail at it, it's going to be extinction to you. So it actually sabotages success because it's trying to protect you. It thinks it's doing the right thing, but it's actually hurting you. It does the same with love. It does the same with all areas of your life. It's designed for the way that it's programmed is for you to not move beyond those fears. It wants to hide you from those fears so that you don't face rejection, so that you don't fail. Even if you're actually going to attract and get what you want, it doesn't know that. It's just trying to protect you from it. And I didn't realize how my brain was blocking my success because I was afraid I might not make it. I was afraid I might not be where I am right now and be able to inspire people through my videos and do this. And so my brain was sabotaging my own success and progress. And so it's very important. So comment down below, this world is friendly, all is well. Comment that down below, this world is friendly, all is well. See, train that into your brain so your brain realizes you live in a friendly world. It's okay, it's okay. On the other side of your fear is your biggest and highest dreams and goals and aspirations. So comment down below, this world is a friendly place, all is well. And start to say that to yourself today. Start to allow yourself to rest in the fact that this world is friendly, that this world is beautiful. So this is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com. Come and join the Brain-A-Thon. I'm so excited for it coming up just this Saturday. So JakeDucey.com/brain, absolutely free. I'll see you on there. Can't wait to hear about your biggest takeaways. Hit the subscribe and the bell notification right away. And I'll see you on the next video. And I'll see you at the Brain-A-Thon. JakeDucey.com/brain.